Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Houston Astros. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one. It's one of baseball. At the plate, Jeff McNeil. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Mets, the right
First
fielder,
pitch coming. Here it is.
Number 6.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box.
7 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Cue shot here out toward short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Ready now, Ahmed Rosario. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Rosario.
Now a curveball missing up and in here. It's 1-0. Greinke has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
The first baseman, number 4.
First delivery to him on the way. Chop toward the second baseman. Altuve takes it in. Off balance throw, gets it. Now at the plate, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Astros, the center fielder, George.
Here comes the first pitch.
Springer.
There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. On his way to second is Springer. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. 1-1, here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Standing in, Michael Brantley. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The
first pitch on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Digging in, number 44. Runner in scoring position with 2 guys.
Designated hitter, number 44.
And no swing apparently. Ball 1. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
The 2-2 pitch. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel from the stretch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 0-1 delivery. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
And that's through for a hit. 2 men on. Two out, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone! Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's the 8th man to bat here in the first with 5 runs already up on the scoreboard. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. It's still 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but
a swing and a miss. So striding forward now, Michael Conforto. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Conforto behind a ball and 2 strikes.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Michael Conforto goes quietly leading off the second. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And now Davis swings and misses on a good pitch there as he falls behind 0-2 now.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
The 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He makes the throw to first, 2 down. Here's Joe Panik, career line against Greinke. He's got 5 base hits in 30 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. And that misses for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Line shot to third, and the in now, Miles Straw. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1-1 to count. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. Straw takes the turn at third. He wants it all, and he's safe at the plate, and it's now a 6-run lead.
The center fielder.
Digging in now, George Springer. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve. The windup and the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. McNeil is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Brantley.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Swung on and missed. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Striding forward now is the DH, number 44. He reached on a single in his first try.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Ready for another chance? Yuli Gurriel. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Next for the Mets, Todd Frazier. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Todd.
Clearly fooled there on the slider. And 2, here it comes. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So 1 man gone for the Mets in the 3rd, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Davis makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 4.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ramos.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the into the box now. Robinson Chirinos.
That last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
1 ball.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. Now to the plate, Josh Reddick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batter.
Digging in to try it again, Miles Straw. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-2 pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn.
The right fielder, number 6.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. 0-1 count, and the pitch. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ahmed Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground down victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out.
Now batter. Number 20.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. And this one's in the dirt. And all the quick reactions behind the plate almost had him, but he's back in safely at second. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So stepping in, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. No balls and a strike to count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Fouled away. Now another 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And now the runner breaks for the plate. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. On to first, and Ready for another shot now. Michael Brantley. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The left fielder, Michael.
The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 2-0 to Brantley.
Ball 2.
Now the 2-0. Popped him up. Alonso is there. 1 out. Digging in, Alex Bregman. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Got him swinging in the dirt. Ramos gathers it. So they catch a break here. Bregman reaches on the error after the strikeout. At the plate now is the designated hitter, number 44. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Davis comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning. Settling in now, Yuli Gurriel. A hit in 2 tries so far. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Bregman over at second. Gurriel at first. 2 out in the inning. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Usually you see.
Ouch, that one hit him. Standing in, Josh Reddick. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Conforto. And that's the 3rd out. Next up for New York, Joe Panik. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. DeGrom hasn't had his best stuff today.
All right, Dan, you look at this game, the finesse guy has been on. Nothing over the heart of the plate, really keeping these guys in a proverbial rocking chair where the power guy's missing over the heart.
You know, it's hard to believe because sometimes you look at this guy that's throwing in the upper 90s, big power stuff, having a tough time getting through the lineup. And then you have a soft tosser guy moving the ball up, down, in and out. More than one way to get through a lineup, and the guy that's the finesse guy, he is really making it work in this one.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Joe Panik goes down for the 1st out in the 5th inning. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a 3rd.
And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. J.D. Davis, the next at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Count still at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Grounded to short. Strong fields it cleanly. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Next up for the Stros, Miles Straw. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Shortstop, number 26.
And there's a base hit on the line. So it's back to the top of the order now. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Brad Brock gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. At the plate, Jose Altuve. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Straw at second. Springer on at first with nobody out. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Strong rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner will score from second. The relay.
The left fielder, number 23.